Not when I shift into maximum overdrive!
Howdy Crystal Conclave, it's NESHY with the new Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. This thing boosts everything up to overdrive, to maximum overdrive. And I'm going to show the best way to play Advanced Crystal Beast. Not only the best way to play Advanced Crystal Beast, kind of in a hybrid version, but also the best way to play Rainbow Overdrive in general. So I do think if you want to turbo out Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, the Advanced Crystal Beasts do the job the best. This deck is super explosive, has a lot of different ways to play if you like different combo trees, and not very like a linear way to play, but you know, multiple ways to get to the same end board. This is the deck for you. If you are a 5,000 IQ brain and you like the Advanced Crystal Beast and Advanced Dark, I think this is just a bonus on top of it. You know, you get to play with You Bell Jesse. First of all, shoutouts to Dread Guy, Emery. He was the main inspiration for this deck. He invented the hybrid version where you combine the pure Crystal Beast with the Advanced Crystal Beast so that when you do use Overdrive's effect to tribute itself in different dimension, fusion, everything back, they don't immediately die because you shuffle away the Advanced Dark. You know, if you summon back the pure Crystal Beast, they'll stay face up on the field instead of going directly to the graveyard. So that's kind of nice. We have the Ruby, the Tortoise, the Advanced Ruby, the Advanced Tortoise, regular Pegasus, Advanced Pegasus, and the one Advanced Cobalt Eagle, which searches for Advanced Dark. So Crystal Bond can now search Advanced Dark by searching out Eagle, pitching it to search for Advanced Dark. Ash Blossom, I mean, these are just the cards for the minigame, the 3 Maxx, 3 Ash, 2 Called By, 1 Crossout. This deck doesn't appreciate getting Maxx, but you know, if you put up enough of a board, sometimes the Maxx challenge can be the way to go. The 1 Zenith, you could play 2, but want to keep this down to 44 cards. The math gets a little weird once you get to 45. 2 Rainbow Dragon, because we're actually trying to summon it in this version. And the 1 Nibiru to give Maxx some teeth, and it's a crossout designator target, so that's kind of nice. A 1 Beacon, you don't need this once Golden Rule comes out, so that's the thing, once Golden Rule comes out, man, this deck will change drastically. But for now, we do need to play the Beacon. And goods to dump Salvation, search Sapphire Pegasus, and Advanced Dark. That's going to be the main way you play. We have the 3 Rainbow Bridge, which searches for any crystal spell trap not once per turn. The Royal Rare that we just pulled today, which is awesome. Crystal Bonds, our Pot of Prosperity. We play 3 Bond in this version because you need to see your Sapphire Pegasus as soon as possible. You don't care about the grind game. That's why we're playing 3. We're just trying to see the best cards sooner. You know what I mean? The 3 Bridge of the Heart, the best card in the deck. We play the 1 Necro Valley in case we do want to play a control game. Yeah, the mini game cards. 3 Awakening. Awakening is one of the best cards for the grind game, but it's also just amazing in this deck because you're able to combo through hand traps. So without Awakening, it's a little bit difficult to combo through a Nibiru, but what's amazing is this deck can use its 2-card combo, which is Bond plus Heart or Goods plus Heart, or we could also just do any combination of that. We could do either of those, and then if we get Ashed or even Nibiru'd along the way, we hold this Awakening in hand. And then once we do get interrupted, we can use that Awakening and then keep going off from there. We have the 1 Miracle for the end board as a counter trap, and then the 1 Conclave. I personally like Conclave in this deck. You do want to play sometimes like just regular Conclave control if you need to for a turn if you do get interrupted. So it's nice having this as an option, but you could opt to cut this. It's personal preference. I know Emery cut the Nibiru and the Conclave for 2 droplets for more versatility. I get that for sure. For the extra, we have the Overdragon for the combo. The cards for the combo are Overdragon, let's see, Dugares, Cherubini, IP for the end board, Cross Sheep, we'll get into Curious, and then Griffin Goddess. So the utility cards are like Dweller, Baguska, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, so Dugares is actually used for the combo as well. Unicorn is just used as utility, same with Nightmare Phoenix. But Curious, This is the card I want to highlight the most in the extra deck. Curious is banned in the TCG, but it's legal in Master Duel. What's neat about Curious is we can make it thanks to Advanced Dark pretty easily, since Advanced Dark turns all of your Crystal Beasts into Dark type. As long as we have different types, we can make Curious, since it needs 3 monsters with same attribute but different types. So it helps having cards like Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise as your level 3 target instead of Amethyst Cat, since Amethyst Cat is a beast, but Tortoise is an Aqua, so that's a different type, and they all become Dark under Advanced Dark. So that's why the Tortoise is in here over Cat. Otherwise, if Curious gets banned, you could play Amethyst Cat instead of the Tortoise package. You play regular Amethyst Cat and then Advanced Amethyst Cat, or you could play any combination of the two. But as long as Curious is legal, it's correct to play the Tortoises, 100%. Now, I think the best way to showcase this deck, and you know why we're even playing this in general, is to go through a replay. So let's check out a replay. So I'm going to show off 2 replays of this deck. This one is replay number 1. We're going first, and we have the full combo in hand. What is the full combo? Well, remember, it's Bond plus Heart. We have the Called by the Grave for this Ash Blossom. If we didn't have Called by, then we don't talk about that. Now, Crystal Bond is pretty awesome because it's our Pegasus search, and then Pegasus searches Zenith, Zenith searches for Rainbow Dragon, and that enables our Awakening. And then Awakening is just Bridge of the Heart. So normal summon Pegasus, use its effect to crystallize Zenith, Zenith special summon a Tortoise from the deck and add Rainbow Dragon to hand. Awakening, reveal Rainbow Dragon, search Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Heart effect, we're going to use it to pop our Pegasus and then search for Crystal Beacon. And now we can activate Advanced Dark, activate Crystal Beacon, special summon Ruby from the deck, and then Ruby effect, special summon Pegasus and our Advanced Sapphire Pegasus. That's why we needed to have the Advanced Dark up first before we went ahead and special summon this Sapphire Pegasus. But now we can crystallize Advanced Ruby and Advanced Cobalt Eagle, and then make Dugaras the Timeless. So I kind of goofed. I didn't have a monster in the graveyard first, so we went ahead and drawed 2 and then pitched 1. We'll draw that Miracle. That's a nice little disruption for our opponent's turn, so it's always nice to have a searchable Psalm Judgment, and drawing into it is even better. We'll link off into a Cross Sheep here, and then we'll link into a Cherubini, both of our level 3s. Cherubini just dumps another name. This one's going to be the Advanced Tortoise. And now we have all 7 Crystal Beasts for Rainbow Dragon. Cross Sheep is going to special summon the Sapphire Pegasus now that we tributed off the Overdragon for Cross Sheep, trigger its effect, and then that's going to give us our another name. We're going to link all of those in Appaloosa, and then link those off in IP Masquerena, and now banish 7 Crystal Beasts and Rainbow Dragon to summon Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, the boss monster. And with, we Appo negate the IOC, playing against Dark Magician with an Overdrive, Appo, IP, and a Crystal Miracle negate, and an Ash in hand, not that that matters. This is well over game, and our opponent's going to normal summon Maxx and commit Honorable Sudoku. I respect that. Let's head into the next replay. Yeah, Curious is more to dump Salvation, or another name if you need to. So this hand looks kind of rough, but here's a way we can make something out of nothing. This deck is a little bit, we activated goods to bait and Ash, and so that's pretty good. But this deck can get a little fragile if you don't open the right stuff. And opening the Salvation with the goods, that sucks. We'll have to use Heart to pop the Eagle in hand to search for a Bond. We can still make something out of this depending on the draws that we get off of Dugaras. Thankfully, Sapphire Pegasus is 1-card Dugaras, so we'll special summon an Advanced Crystal Beast from our deck, and what's neat is Zenith special summons a Crystal Beast and its effects are negated. So what's awesome is with the Advanced Crystal Beast, if they're negated while Advanced Dark is on the field, they won't go to the graveyard. So kind of neat applications for Zenith we have here. We're going to overlay into Dugaras effect. Get us out of this brick, man. Draw 2, pitch 1. There we go. Rainbow Bridge. That's exactly what we needed to see. OMG Manatee, welcome to the Conclave. We're going to use that Salvation, search for Advanced Dark and a Pegasus, and we have our extra normal summon, so we'll do that. Crystallize the Advanced Pegasus because they're both not once per turn. Bridge, search for a Beacon, and we're going to Beacon, special summon out a Sapphire Pegasus, and then that's going to use its effect. Crystallize a Tortoise. We're going to link those 2 in a Cross Sheet because I think that I can get enough names this turn, and we're going to special all 3 and then use Sapphire Pegasus effect, but I realize I don't have enough to really go into this. So we could, if I managed my names better, this could have been a different Crystal Beast, and I would have been able to go into Curious here. And Curious would have been great to dump another name, or Curious is great for dumping Bridge of Salvation. We already used Salvation's effect, but that's the main reason we play Curious, because it's just more advanced dark access, but then it's kind of like going backwards because you kind of need advanced dark to make Curious in the first place. But Curious could also just dump Crystal Miracle, which we can use to, we can use Griffin to set it back to our field. We're just going to make a 2-mat Appaloosa and an IP set called by, we have a Maxx and pass turn. So we have Heart for next turn to pop this Eagle and then search for an Awakening, get the last name out of our deck. The last name is Crystal Beast Emerald Tortoise. And we're playing against Dark Magician again. Wow, that's cool. It's a different guy, but it is a popular deck. They're going to normal Rod, we're going to just Appo negate. So we're doing fine here. We just need to survive a turn, and we have Overdrive the next turn. So this is a showcase of how we can still play kind of a control game, even though we're playing a combo deck. So that's what's kind of neat, is we can, even though we're balls to the walls combo, we can still sit back and play a control turn if we need to. We're going to negate the IOC, IP, link into Unicorn. Unicorn, we're going to spin back the Magician's Rod, pitching this Maxx, and then they're locked into spells. They have IOC and an Unknown in hand. What if that's a spell? We skip our draw phase, but that's no matter. We're in a Heart Pop, search for Awakening. Awakening, use its effect. Special summon the last Crystal Beast from our deck. Come forth. I gather all 7 Crystal Beasts to bring Awaken the one legend that will rule them all. My Rainbow Dragon, attack with Overdrive for 11,000. Yeah, he wasn't there for long. We have Overdrive and Overdragon here. Yeah, this is a cool deck if you really love to summon Rainbow Dragon and you really love combos that don't have a set combo path. You like kind of freestyling, making your own combos. That's what this deck does best. There's a lot of thinking involved in this. One of your biggest enemies besides Maxx in this deck, though, is the timer. So make sure if you need to, turn toggle off so that you don't have your Master Duel saying, hey, do you want to activate Maxx? Do you want to activate Maxx? And that doesn't come up and eat up your timer all the time. So that's going to be doing it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.